It's something that's so simple and it's going to become a standard of care.
And one thing that Brian and I are proud of is the ability that we have right now to affect people.
RadTec Medical Devices reporting live from Stanford University.
I remember the first time I met Brian, 14 years ago. It's one thing to have best friends, but it's another thing to have a best friend and a business partner. Started RadTec as a school project when I was going to San Jose State, and we were developing a product, not only a product, but a business.
Something that we thought that the world might need. He got involved with a program doing radiation shielding caps. They give you these big aprons, they give you all this stuff to cover the rest of your body. They give you, thyroid collars, everything up to here, all the way down to there. You get all the reproductive organs covered, but there's never ever been anything given for your head.
We came up with an idea for a radiation shielding helmet, which has now evolved into our RadCap line of products. So I'd say the light bulb moment for us in going through this product was when we started doing the research, radiation and the harmful effects of it. It's not tangible, there's nothing there, but it affects people every day. Brian's father went through colon cancer twice.
When I first found out my dad had cancer, that was terrible. I was actually in 7th grade. This went all the way back to middle school. And it was just fear, I didn't know what was next for him. My dad was the rock in my life. And to have something that serious, that potentially final, there's a real potential that he was gonna die. It's not just the patients who have to deal with this, it's their wives, their husbands, their family, their loved ones. They deal with it as well. Those helmets are able to reduce radiation exposure by 98%. Specifically, the brain is what we're most concerned about, and that's huge. Each X-ray itself doesn't cause an imminent threat. The reality is that over the course of your lifetime, especially now with children having orthodontic work, with dental X-rays being taken at least once a year, if not more. If you've got procedures that need to be done, you're getting a whole series of X-rays taken. So that need is growing. I approached my mother mainly, asking for help to do that, see if she could sew anything up, put it together. Her response was to give me a sewing machine and say, here you go, have fun.
We had an old little office, kind of the south side of Palo Alto. It was 100 square feet, it was real small, but we sat in there all night, sewing up different ideas and designs and going back and trying different things. That's where Brian came in and he brought Dr. Chu. He's a dentist in Los Altos, and he really helped us through this process.
So my impression was that, he had a good concept, but in this form it wasn't necessarily workable.
We must have gone through 13 or 14 different types. Everything from different kinds of plates to different shieldings to materials to layouts. And through that whole process, we developed what we now have and what we now call the RadCap.
From the standpoint of user friendliness, this is a huge improvement. The surfaces are a lot smoother. You can actually clean it. It's a lot lighter. From the standpoint of adjustability, they've made some big improvements. It has some features built into it where you can actually adjust it to individual head size. Just from that standpoint, I think they've really done a good job with improving it. We've had the RadCap here in the office for about 1.5 years or so, and I can definitely say that it's been a huge asset to the practice in terms of patient care. My name is Dr. Paul Chu here at Altos Dental Care in downtown Los Altos, California. I can stand behind it 100%.
To be able to have a direct impact on so many people's lives in such a positive manner is amazing, and I feel fortunate that we have this opportunity.
If we can make it so they have a little bit easier time, we sleep well at night. And that's what it's about, is helping somebody else.